Another major political thinker of the Enlightenment was the French philosopher Montesquieu, who lived from 1689 to 1755. Of all the Enlightenment writers, he would become one of the most influential on the future United States. In 1748, Montesquieu published his most important work, The Spirit of the Laws. In this book, he argued that the best and most natural form of government was one in which political power was not concentrated in the hands of a single person or a small group, but instead divided among many different bodies, each with its own role and authority. According to Montesquieu, a strong central government, such as a king and his ministers, should indeed possess important powers. However, no government should possess all powers. Instead, provinces, towns, cities, parishes, and local institutions should each have their own clearly defined powers, and those powers should be respected and protected from outside interference. Montesquieu also argued that government functions should be separated and assigned to distinct branches. These three branches are familiar to us today: executive power, legislative power, judicial power. By separating these functions into different institutions, Montesquieu believed societies could prevent despotism, the concentration of all power in one person's hands. In addition to separation of powers, he emphasized the importance of checks and balances, ensuring that each branch could limit the others and protect liberty. As you might expect, Montesquieu was not especially popular among absolute monarchs, whose power he directly criticized. But he was immensely popular among American political thinkers, especially during the writing of the U.S. Constitution. The framers drew heavily from his ideas about divided government, checks and balances, and the dangers of centralized authority. Interestingly, Montesquieu believed that the best government of his own time was the government of Britain, which he saw as the closest real-world example of the separation of powers he envisioned.